taken about 7 yards deep.
Huh? Oh, me. Tandem. Oh.
In any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. On first down, it's Watson. Flush to his right. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove. They're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one, now the ball comes loose.
Sir, what is you doing, man? What are you doing?
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson escaping.
Good play, good play, good play, good play.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt.
Good play. That was on me. That was on me. Won't happen again. Promise you that.
And trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now it's
Big hole.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 28. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Brissett to throw on first. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Oh, you gotta pick that.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver.
God, I can't believe you picked that ball.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run, it's Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
Good tackle.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Watson going to get this one out
tackle.
wide. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
6-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run. And think
that he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Andy Janovich taking it
ugly.
And Washington able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament. But it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action.
What?
Shoot the quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling
Come
another one.
on, man.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Got it matched up, guys. Easy, I think.
Off of play action, it's Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
Why? Good flick, yeah. I pressed wrong, but that pressure got to me. Good play.
We look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good play, bro.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can.
Good play, bro.
Skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
All right, so you got to put that at 20.
They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
Good play.
Got some breathing room.
Good play, bro. Good play.
J.K. Dobbins.
Good play.
Able to make this a close game again. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. On the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll work it across across midfield inside the 45. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. From the gun, here's Watson. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Watson off play action. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Will Fuller with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Washington 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
I could go here.
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Let's go.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And Washington
thought you were finna break.
the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And that decision to bring it out is being a good one. Cost him
I think
about
it
5 yards.
DC's too.
He's tackled at the 20.
Huh?
Yeah. Set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield.
3rd down.
Something to say.
And the final tally, as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel.
What? Is you stupid?
And the Bengals grab it.
Are you stupid? Don't run my play.
And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
Is you stupid?
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded in the end zone.
Ah!
Own territory, he coughs up the football, and the Bengals grab it. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals add on to their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving.
This nigga's a silly. He's a silly rabbit.
By Justin Reed, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Will Fuller with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup right around 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bengals.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Brissett on 3rd and 2. Got a man, Slayton. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Bengals grab it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
I'm about to do a disservice to the catch we just saw. One-handed, coming down with it, just like that. Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check 52.
This is Hines. And for one of the first times all night,
Why they wouldn't let me?
As they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They run again with Hines. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Mike 28. Mike 28. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson flushed out right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
I'm watching a violation. Commit the Kelly bang bang. Like Mickey Mouse shit.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. The 30. Past the 20. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage.
That nigga could not get off that jam.
We just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And he'll bang that one through. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl.
That
We'll
was...
return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
I should have threw that.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Watson on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Given 10 yards there and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now.
Good.
Got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
On 2nd down.
Oh, y'all didn't even touch him.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And his kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Good hit on the ball.
Should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results.
But I was in
1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
On that side, that's
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Drive about to get going, and they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now he'll pull it down. And out of bounds.
Sir, get off of me. Stop me.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground.
Can you get through there, sir?
Times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
I had to run it back.
And they say he's just short.
I had to run it back.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Sir, you is losing by a lot.
There, it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Brissett. Buying time to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision of
Can't do that again.
picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, Dobbins. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. The 20.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next
And
time.
he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. After the interception, here's Watson. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Washington.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
That's going to be caught by
That should have been a pick.
Washington now
Why
going
was
to
he
use
so
the
far
first
out?
of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 42-yard line.
Brissett on first down. Oh, it's
Sir.
the football, and he's going to come down with it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
This is it.
First down. Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title.
Washington 21.
It doesn't make
For the
sense.
victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've
Nigga
talked to
call
guys
himself
that have
a
done it,
man
and they say there's
god.
no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game
Doesn't make
is
sense.
incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when
Yes, be
all
sad, you
eyes
sorry
are on this
bitch.
game alone, because there's nothing
Go
else going
home.
on.
You was a
That's just
duck.
gonna be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Go Fuller, man. That boy Fuller showed out. But Reed might be player of the game. That boy had about 3 or 4 picks.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Let's go, man. Check this motherfucker stats. This man rating was a 42.4. Jesus Christ. 126, please. 58%? Trash. No touchdowns, 3 picks. Trash. 7 yards, drag route, trash. Hmm. 23 carries, 19. Who got the most? You sorry motherfucker. You say I can't run a ball? Oh me, oh my. Field day. That boy had all the picks.